everyone, my name's Khadija. I am a 27-year-old woman and I am totally blind. Unfortunately, I lost vision when I was only 19 years old. And in that age, I was really sensitive, Because of my vision loss, I started doubting my self-worth and I started having, let's say, a bad self-image because I started thinking that I was less of a woman because I have a visual disability. I started thinking that I'm not worthy of romantic love, and I started treating myself badly. And today I'm gonna tell you from my life experience my best thoughts and reflections about not how to increase or rise your self-worth because you're already worthy. Okay, so listen up. The first thing is that I want to ask you is, when do you feel most worthy and happy about yourself? So please pause the video right now and answer me. When do you feel the highest self-worth? Pause and answer. Okay, you answered the first question. Second question is, when do you feel like you're not worthy at all? You feel very shitty about your existence as a human. You despise your own existence. And same, pause and answer me. Alright? So, for me was the most times where I felt worthy and happy about myself is where I accomplished something in my studies, in my work, or any accomplishments, or made my parents happy, okay? Or when I had a productive day. And the days where I felt shitty and I despised my existence, when I was sick, in my period, when I lost vision, and for example when I was very anxious and depressed. How harsh was that? It was like relating my self-worth with accomplishments and with my mental states. And I think it's the harshest thing you can do to yourself or any human being. Because when we actually have a baby, when our nephews were born, when we see any newborn baby, we're so excited and we congratulate the parents, not because the baby was born with an Oxford bachelor degree. No. We celebrate life because of life itself. So you have to know that your self-worth is related in you being a human being with a human soul. I hope a human soul. So, as long as you are a human being, you have a worth. No matter what was your past options, no matter what you've done, you have to know that you are worthy because you're a human being. And I'm against saying that you are worthier when you achieved big things and have a Nobel Prize. No. You're human and you are worthy. So I started actually treating myself and loving myself unconditionally, even in my bad days, even when I'm depressed and anxious, when I don't do nothing with my life. I talk to myself kindly with a lot of compassion and love because I'm a human being and I deserve that for the sake of being a human. The second thing is that's going to really help you erase the dust on your self-worth is self-forgiveness. And I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic, especially in this point. I mean, not every human being had a great path. Some people come from poverty and criminality. Maybe you went to jail, maybe you stole people, maybe you were involved in drugs trafficking, human trafficking, and gangs, and you stole stuff. You did really terrible things in your life. Your identity is a criminal. And no matter what you've done before, maybe you hurt yourself, maybe You chose addiction, maybe you chose self-harm, maybe you voluntarily start to destroy yourself and voluntarily and mish like in an evil way you were like harming people in purpose. I know it seems very very mean, but you have to forgive yourself every day. I believe that every day we wake up and we're alive, we can choose another behavior. We can choose to be better. As long as you wake up every day and you feel the sun on your skin, you still can do a better choice. I was not the best person ever. Let's say that I was in a period of my life very mean to my dad and mom. I was mean to other people and I harmed myself and I harmed like many people before, and I've done many many things that I'm not proud of because I'm only a human being. I'm being vulnerable right here. So what I've done, I just wrote everything on a paper, the most horrible shit that I've done, and I started forgiving myself for because I'm a human being, because I didn't know any better, because I was evil, because I'm a human being. A human is both evil and good. But I believe that our soul is profoundly good. It's our nature, it's our source, okay? So even if you've been a criminal for your whole life, that's your identity. Your source is actually a pure human soul, okay? So you can tap into your source and choose a kind behavior, and please forgive yourself for what you've done every day. Look at yourself in a mirror and tell yourself, I forgive myself for hurting my kid, my wife, and I'm trying to be a better person. And another thing about self-worth is you have to, now we spoke about acknowledging your worth as a human being, for only being a human being. I spoke about forgiveness. Now you have to start treating yourself like you're worthy. You have to eat, behave, dress up, put perfume. Like you have to treat yourself like a very worthy and respectful human being. Walk and talk like you respect yourself. And by the way, try to limit your interactions and cut off people who are not treating you likewise, like you are the worthy person. Remove yourself from any circle giving you like an impression that you are worthless, okay? And the last and most important thing, yeah, of course, try to achieve things in life, because yeah, achievement is actually, let's say it's one of the like stabilizers of self-worth, but it's not the base. And please be kind and compassionate with others, and don't forget to follow, and bye bye.